Hell yeah.
I
want your guitar should have one string. It should be an elevator cable size.
Gong. I just want to hear a nasty, just terrible bass tone coming through and just hear, and I just want you to fucking hit somebody. It's like, yeah I am.
Yeah.
Hell
Turn them into mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
If 1 minute into your song I haven't barked 40 times, I don't want to fucking listen to it.
That's it, bro. Ain't nothing better than starting off 5 o'clock in the morning just hearing gong.
The Kublai Khan. The Kublai Khan.
Shake that ass, mama.
Yeah. Let's talk about the venue that you're opening or working on.
Yeah, we're currently, me and Lauren are trying to.
Lauren
there's
and
a
I.
yes,
Oh,
public school brain
Lauren
coming in
and I.
hot, you know.
Lauren and I.
So we there's a schoolhouse we kept eyeballing. Lauren's been eyeballing it for God knows how long. Just it's like one day something's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
And for whatever reason, we started making phone calls around town and figured out who owns it, who's the retail company and everybody. And they called them. And I come back from work one day and Lauren's like, we got something to talk about. And I'm like,
Uh-oh.
do we? And she was like, what do you think about buying the schoolhouse? And I was like, we have the money for that? She was like, hear me out. I was like, okay, hit me. Being she's already a wedding florist and everything kind of all just really started coming together. And then once we seen like the floor plan of this place, it's 20,000 square feet on 7 acres of land, 3 stories tall. She's like, I can be on the bottom floor. We can do barber, hairstylist, photographers, like just wedding and event specific people.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then the next floor is like 65 or 6,300 square feet, and it would just be venue space, just wide open, weddings, music, whatever, anybody that wants a space. And then the third story would be like short-term rentals, basically just some high-dollar little apartments you can rent for the week, the month, a day, whatever the case may be. And she was like, I really think we're on to something. And I was like, you tell me where to sign. The drive was there. She had everything planned out, designed, and everything, and we didn't even talk to anybody yet. So I was like, I'm not going to argue with you. I was like, let's do it. So
That's dope.
That sounds sick as hell, though.
It's badass, man. Like, it's, like I said, it's on 7 acres of land, like 5 minutes outside of, like, Thibodeau limits. So she wants to do like an air chapel, and we're gonna do like farmers markets and
that's it.
whatever, it's a lot of community based stuff, know. And Lauren's always been she's always like down to help people. And I mean, it's the same thing with the apartments. We got the 31 apartments in Thibodeau, and it's always been like, we know if you're in an apartment, it's mainly like man, I'm trying to save up for a house, or I'm trying to, find a way to kind of shake back, or I'm here temporarily. So like, while everybody else in Thibodeau is $1,800, for a 2-bedroom, we're sitting at like $900.
Nice.
In a reasonable, payable way.
Because
How'd y'all come into that?
So her dad has always had rental property like that. Okay. Like, that was his bread and butter. He had a fence company, and then he was like, I don't want to work outside no more. So he started buying up a bunch of units. And one day we were just like, you look tired, man. And he was like, I'm all right. I was like, you want us to take some workload off of you? And he was like, you don't want to manage them? He was like, no, man, I'm going to buy them.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, man, we can talk about it. So we originally started off, Lauren went and bought a little rent house in North Thibodeau. And once her dad started seeing like, oh, y'all are like in it to win it kind of deal, and we was like, look, we're going to approach you with, some business ideas, like, tell us what you think about it. And next thing you know, he was like, boy, it would be nice to not be at work all the time.
Yeah.
So we wound up buying like 7 from him at first. We bought a 4-plex and a 3-plex. And he was like, man, this is okay. You guys are doing real good. You want the rest of them? And we were like, what? He was like, we'll make a deal. We'll get the money stuff all situated. And, we'll get y'all, how many you want? And Lauren's like, like, we're not trying to buy 100. Like, Jesus. Like, we're already stressed out as it is. And he was like, what if y'all buy Alice Court? And we was like, how many is that? He was like, it's 31. Oh, okay. Let's do it, man. We sat down, we talked about it, and Lauren at the time was working at the dentist office in Thibodaux. And I was at Marathon, and we kept going back and forth with it, and she was like, yo, like, you're going 12 hours and night shifts, weekends. She's like, what do you think if I just stay home? We'll do this. I was like, yeah. I was like, as if not, we ain't gonna be able to keep these apartments too much longer, like, nobody's there to answer the phone. Like, there's nothing we can really do while we're at work. So she was like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. So we just jumped head first, and now we got that's been 7 years.
Damn.
Have we been doing that?
Hell yeah, man.
So, yeah, it's been a very interesting ride, man, because, like, Ida ripped all 7 roofs off.
Damn.
And insurance wasn't fun to deal with, as everybody down here knows.
Right.
And next thing you know, we're suing the insurance company. We were in the dogfight for 2 years, and we're just steady, just throwing money at these apartments, and everything's coming out of pocket. And, credit to her, because, like, we're sitting there trying to figure out, like, what are we going to do? Because, I mean, a new roof on a 4-plex is
not cheap.
Not cheap. Yeah,
it's not the easiest thing. Like, you're not just gonna find that money laying around in a safe nowhere,
right.
So, credit to her, because, like, there was plenty of days of, it's like, yo, we got nothing left in the business account. Like, what are we gonna do? It's like, we're gonna figure it out. That's kind of where we're at right now. So,
it's where the gambles come in.
Bro. And look, we've gambled, we've lost, we've won, we've lost again.
Perks of owning a business.
Yeah, it's always, whenever you work for a corporation, it's like, hell yeah, man. I'm going to do whatever I want. Who cares if I get anything done today?
Right.
Owning your own company?
Yeah, you have to do it.
It was like, oh, we're not going to do nothing today? Oh, cool, man. So we're just not going to get paid.
Yeah.
Very fun 25/8 kind of job, there's no going home and being like, all right, we're going to hang out. We're not going to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
Now it's like, hey, man, my dishwasher don't work. And it's like, why is that my problem? And it's like, oh, we own the building.
It is my problem.
It was like, oh, man, yeah, that is my problem, isn't it?
Very
It's
much
like,
is.
oh, dang. Okay, yeah, man, cool. Let me call a repair guy. Or it's like, hey, my toilet doesn't flush. And?
Yeah.
We're going to fix it? Oh, yeah. Cool.
Shit.
Yeah, man, let's get it fixed.
Yeah.
But, like, we've had so many, like, vacations. Like, even just going to Grand Isle. We'll drive out to Grand Isle, hang out with the family and everything, and the next thing you know, it's like, my apartment's flooding. It's doing what? Dude. All right, guys, it's good seeing everybody. We got to go.
Damn.
So, yeah, jump in the truck, drive all the way back to Thibodaux just to find out. It's like, oh, man, you missed a thread whenever you was hooking up your washing machine.
Wow.
It's like we had people, like, emergency guys going out there shutting water off and, cleaning everything up. And it's like, the water then went into both of your neighbors' place. So, like, not only is your stuff messed up, their stuff's messed up too. I was like, well, how'd you fix it? I was like,
That's
it
wild.
didn't take much, man.
Yeah. It's whenever you get the DIYers out there and fuck everything up.
Yeah, it's always fun when it's like, nah, bro, I know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like,
you know exactly not what you're talking
Hell
about.
yeah.
You went into it way too confident, so I know this is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
It's like, sure enough, every time it's always like, nah, man, if you need anything fixed, I got it. So I'm going to call my electrician, man. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, I worked for, I work for Marathon, man. I'm an I&E tech. It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
I was gonna say something else. I was gonna say I work for.
Oh man.
That's like working in the automotive world. Some people know enough to get them in trouble, and like once they're in trouble, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like the person who they bring it to is fucked.
Yeah, because now you got to interrogate them too.
Yeah, and
know,
they're
it's
gonna
like,
tell
what
you
did you
all the wrong answers.
Yeah.
All the wrong answers.
Or they're gonna like, because we've had a guy already, you know, it was like, hey man, my AC's not working, and it's like, all right, cool, you know, it's like, what's going on? Oh well, bro, just power's just not coming on. It's like, man, did you blow a fuse or like is the breaker tripped or whatever? And he's like, nah, man, I looked at it. You looked at it? Why? Oh man, I do like some side electrician work, and it's like,
here we go.
sweet man.
I went and changed out my mother-in-law's light bulbs last week, so like,
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
You
I know electronics.
Yeah. I built a gaming computer one time. Did you? Well, I bought it pre-built, so I know.
Technically, I'll own it.
Yeah. It's got a 1070 Ti on it. It's like, all right, you cool, man. You can read labels. Like,
Yeah.
did you do it? And it's like, nah, man. I mean, a buddy of mine's real good, like real handy with it. And
I
it's
brought
like,
it to him. I just bought all the parts.
yeah. I bought
Actually, he bought the parts, and I just paid for him.
Actually, he just texted me a whole list of stuff to buy, and I bought them. That's not true. He bought them, and I just paid him back.
You want me to call him right now?
Yeah.
Hey Siri.
Call Computer Man.
Yeah. Call Computer Carl real quick.
I was just saying Siri's his friend.
Yeah.
Did they call you Mr. Landry?
Unfortunately, yes.
Or did they
Mr.
say?
Landry.
Did they say?
I get Mr. Landry
It's
and
like-
like Mr. Laine all the time.
You
and
gotta
it's like,
tell him, my lord. You gotta call me my
Yeah.
lord.
dude, that'd
I
be
am
so
Lord.
sick. Like,
Lord Landry to you.
my Lord,
Lord
Landry.
Landry.
Dude, it's funny because like we'll sit down and like we have it, like we'll sit down and like really kind of look at our budget, for a
Yeah.
lot of the times and being like, all right, we're gonna try and keep costs down about right here, and we always know starting in June till August,
Yep.
or depending on how the year is going, maybe June to September, we'll sit down and it's like, all right,
AC issues.
AC issues forever, man. And we, within the last couple of years, we've been getting around to replacing, 2 ACs a year to kind of combat this, like some of the units are still kind of old. Like a lot of the buildings were built in like the 70s.
Yeah.
So it's like, her dad he was a very handy man. Like the dude can fix anything. Like it was amazing. Whenever we first bought everything, he was
That's
laughing.
like a product of the times. Kind
Oh
of
yeah,
deal.
100%, man. Like you're not gonna find a 30-year-old guy that can
Right.
go do sheetrock, plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. Like it doesn't happen.
That doesn't
anymore.
happen.
But he was such a, like we would call him and it's like, hey man, like this is going on. Like what do you suggest? And he was like, oh man, that's easy. I've done that like all the time. And it's like, dude, I work in a plant. Like
Yeah.
I can move 100-something thousand barrels of oil for you.
That's it.
Like I can do like minor electrical work. Like I'm not an HVAC tech.
Yeah.
Like that's not what I do. No, dude, super easy to learn. And I'm like, dude, we own a business. We have to just start paying people to do this. Like there's 7 units here and 3 of them have HVAC problems.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not doing it. I can't learn more skills and still carry a day job. It's like, no. If you're waiting on me, I'm going to be doing HVAC work at 9 o'clock, like 9 at night.
Right.
It's coming
Yeah.
through and it's like, hey, man, I know y'all been struggling all day.
Yeah, my bad.
But, yeah.
I'm here
that's
to
my
save
fault.
the day. Maybe.
Yeah. Either that or I'm going to replace this capacitor and then blow something up and we're going to see what happens.
Yeah. That's the
But-
last
you
thing you
just-
want to do.
Yeah.
You just knock on their door after you've been working on it for an hour. What a fan.
Yeah.
That-
So I got these 2 box
Electricity
Best I
fans.
could
right?
do.
Yeah. 8. Okay, cool, man. Y'all still got lights? Sweet. Here's 2 box fans.
You just
And a little Asian hand
Where-
fan.
Yeah. Where do you sleep? Where's your bedroom?
Oh, sweet.
I'll just set up here. And you
Yeah.
just work.
I found this palm outside on one of the trees, man. I'm gonna just, I'll work night shift already, so it's fine. Like the the side project doing like t-shirts and stuff, you
Yeah.
know, because it's like I don't want to also trying to help people out because I know how much it can cost, like going to some of the guys we've used in the past, you know, working for Faction or whoever, and it's like, dude, it was $16 to make this t-shirt. And it's like, you know, nobody wants to pay more than $25 for a t-shirt already.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you're telling me my time to design it, make it, ship it, you know, do all the marketing and everything else is only worth $4,
Yeah.
you know.
Break even on my monthly
There you go.
cost and
Yeah.
everything, like already, which is apparently a good thing. Because you're supposed to be losing your first 4 years before you start gaining traction.
Yep, and some people it's even worse, man. Some people it's 7. Those P&L statements start really
Yeah.
showing some stuff that you didn't realize. Like, man, I feel great. Like,
Yeah.
business seems great. And then you do a P&L statement on your business, and it's like,
What the
how are we alive? Like, what do you mean? It's like, yeah, man, in like 2021, y'all spent $97,000. Like, y'all are $97,000 in the red. It's like, where do we get $97,000 from? It's like, yeah. It's amazing what you can pull off and, like, just keep your head, like, just keeping everything, like, even.
Yeah.
It's a win.
Yeah.
What's the name of the new clothing brand?
The new
Apparel.
brand is Linked.
Link.
So, yeah. It's the same way that Faction was set up. Faction was FCTN, and everybody was always like,
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
Fictin?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
And that was with who?
That was with a buddy of mine from Thibodeau.
Okay.
He had kind of established a brand back in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing, rode motocross, kind of hung out in Thibodeau a lot. And a mutual friend of ours kind of put us together. And next thing you know, I was like, you want some artwork? You know, I'll do artwork for a free product kind of deal. You ain't going to pay me. Just whenever the stuff comes in, just print an extra and I'll take it.
That's cool.
It's $7 to print a shirt. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know? And then next thing you know, he was like, would y'all want to make your own stuff? And I'm like, hell yeah, man. You want to make, like, what do you want to do? And I was like, yeah, we can do, we can do our own screen printing. And I was like, dude, let's do it. And that's how I got exposed to that. And I was like, man, I can do my own stuff at home as orders roll in. Like, this is going to be sick.
So 100% just you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Now it's me, DTG machine in the gym behind the house. Just printing stuff, and I got some homies that do some embroidery that'll help me do hats. And now I found another guy that lives in Thibodeau. We started talking about some gun stuff at one of Lauren's markets, and he was like, man, if you ever need some leather patches done, let me know.
That'd be cool.
And I was like, word? He was like, yeah, man, just hit me up. So ended up doing a couple of them. Of course, I didn't even get to keep any of my own product because they sold so fast. Went help my buddy Matt Chambers at one of his benefits, and I roll in, and I had all the new stuff to kind of show off. Like, look, guys, I've actually been working on some stuff. I'm not just because like Matt paralyzed himself. I think it was 2 years ago, racing motocross, and I just showed up with a bunch of T-shirts and some designs that we talked about. And we gave him all the profits for everything, helped him raise money for all his stem cell and everything else. And so it was cool though, man. I made like some dope like leather patches that just heat press on, and I run like an extra stitch to kind of keep them together, and ended up making like some yellow leather patches. Being I ride a yellow bike, did like some Oakley bucket hats and like all kinds of cool shit. And I was like, all right. It's like, man, this is a lot easier than $25 to get an embroidery done.
Yeah.
Like, I like this. You're a guy with a laser machine in your
Right.
garage. And he was like, I
He
don't
found
work.
me. Somebody
Yeah.
found me.
Yeah, he started making like a bunch of different connections and stuff, and dude makes a very nice living for himself just working from home, printing stuff on his laser. And I was like, dude, it's possible. This is awesome. He was like, yeah, man, so whenever you want to, you just got to take the leap. I'm like, oh, I'm not brave enough to take the leap just yet, man. Like, I'm not doing that. then it always comes back to, well, I want to make money. I got to spend a bunch of it to try and make it back.
Spend a bunch of money to make money.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing that. I mean, like I said, dude, with those apartments, we always laugh too, because like everybody's like, dude, you own 31 apartments, like you must be like, that's all you do for a living, huh? And it's like
the overhead on that.
Like, bro, them apartments don't pay like, they're not paying a bill, but like my phone bill, and that's because the phones don't stop.
Right.
You know,
they might pay for themselves on a good week.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, the mortgage is paid, sweet. We still have 4 AC units that need to get repaired. It's like, all right, that's $4,000 or $5,000 in itself. And it's like, how much money we got left? You think we got money left?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that's cool. I like the attitude, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
I kind of understood that whenever one of my friends was like, oh, why don't you just buy all this stuff for us and we just pay you back? I was like, because I don't have that fucking money. That's why.
That's why I was like, I want a very simple thing from Jairus. Like, how much would it cost? He told me the price. And I'm like, can't do that right now. And he's like, no, just buy the material. I said, no, right now. I don't need it. I want it. Once I get the money, and then he's like, no, I'll do it. It doesn't matter.
And
I'm like, no, that's not what's happening here.
It's because he's your buddy, and you want to make sure it's like, no, man, I'm going to help my buddy out.
Also, no offense to you, but that would help me put me out.
Yeah.
It's product I've done.
Yeah.
It's a marketing strategy.
Yeah. So, that's
don't treat me like you cheap fucking whore.
Like, I was going to do that. Lindsay's fucking book library deal.
$1 billion. That motherfucker. He goes, yeah.
I mean, just cover materials and some of my labor, but
look, I had the same conversation. I went to play golf with a buddy of mine yesterday, and we had the same conversation because he was like, man, I really want to buy some of those hats from you. I was like, how many you want? No. I was like, nah, man, tell me how many you want. I'm gonna make them. No, I'm gonna pay you for them. We're not doing this. You're not giving me nothing. It's like, no, you're in a different crowd than I am. So if I get you hats, you're gonna basically just be advertising for me. That's it.
Yeah.
Go show me off. And he's like, no. Those hats are $27 a piece. I'm going to pay you $27 a hat. And that's what we're going to do. And I'm like, you're going to take the hats. Now, if we're not going to talk about it. No, I got to pay you. I was like, it's always fun. Because I know your friends always want to make sure that you get paid. And, you're taken care of.
I mean, obviously, I love that you answer me, no, I'm going to pay you. But also, it's like, fuck, I need to get shit out and get me out there.
I need the exposure.
Yeah.
Like, please, give me this opportunity.
But, I mean, it's a fucking teeter-totter with everything.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of give and take in that. And, there's always going to be those people out there that want stuff for free. But those people just want it for free because I'm not paying for that.
Right.
You know?
Because I'm your friend, you owe me. That's never the person I want to be.
No.
The fucked up shit. You told us the day-to-day.
So the day-to-day stuff is never going to change. It's always going to be, hey, my stove element's out. Or
my shit don't work, come fix it.
Something doesn't work, come fix it. And that's no problem. The fun shit is when, and this will forever, like every time somebody asks me, it's like, what's it like owning apartments? And it's like, you want to know? I still have the pictures in my phone. I'll never get rid of them. We have one bedroom. That's it. It's on the other side of town. It's a threeplex that never has issues. Like, we never really had to kind of go over there and do like major stuff. So like we showed up over there. The guy was like, yeah, man, I think I want to move out. And we were like, all right, man, that's no problem. We're going to go over there and check it out.
Oh, no.
Bro,
it was...
No, matter of fact, it wasn't him I don't think it was him moving out. I think he had, maybe broke a window or something. Lauren will be able to tell you. She can recount the day, minute for minute. I'm still kind of scarred from what we seen.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Can't
imagine.
So,
he had a real big Great Dane that lived with him.
Oh god.
And a of all breeds, like they're not frowned upon by like insurance and stuff. Like pit bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds, stuff like that. We can't have them. Mm-hmm. So we're like, dude, Great Danes, they're goofy, loving dogs. Like we're good.
Yeah.
Turns out this dude was just an absolute piece of shit and a slop. So we showed up over there to go look at his window that busted. Solidified piss all over. Like the tile over there is like an off-white color. It was brown.
Oh.
So we're just looking over and Lauren's like,
yo, what the fuck?
and granted, dude, I'm telling you, like the one bedroom may be like a little bit bigger than this entire room. You know? So we're just like looking around like, what the fuck? Dude had trash all over his countertop, bags of trash piled up in the corner. And we were just like, dude, you can't live like this. He was like, well, look, man, you know, go like, you know, it's also got like some stuff in the bathroom I need looked at. And Lauren's like,
I'm about to vomit.
Yeah.
so I was like, dude, we got to make it through. Make through the valley of trash to get to his bedroom to see another valley of trash in his bedroom, which, of all things, too, didn't sleep on a bed, slept on a couch, which was kind of crazy.
He had a couch in his bedroom.
Couch in his
and
bedroom.
In the living room?
And in the living room. Yeah, he was like double couched up. He had the love seat in the, you know, in the bed, in the living room.
He got the set, but he put
He got the set. He just had to split it. But, you know, so we walk into his
So
bedroom.
it's just a, just a fucking love seat in the living room.
Oh, yeah. So we were just like, we were so confused by everything already. So we were just like, oh, my God, this is unbelievable. So, like, then we cut through his bedroom to see the bathroom. Piles of trash. Once again, the tub's never been washed. Like, disgusting. And he was like, yeah, man, I think my toilet's running. And I was like, okay.
That's your problem?
That's your problem here? Not the moldy McDonald's bags on the ground? Like, dude, first of all, McDonald's doesn't mold.
Yeah.
How did you get the mold here?
He's like, it's a family heirloom.
Yeah.
My great uncle had it.
We passed it down generations.
Yeah. This is from the first McDonald's. Yeah. So the only thing that made it better, you know, in the whole experience, we seen the squalor that was there, and like pee puddles everywhere, shit piled everywhere, and like this poor dog was like living in this like
Sweet dog just never got taken
dude,
out.
the best dog.
Because
Like,
it's a Great Dane.
Great Dane, just big,
Sweet
goofy,
Big goofy horse.
Yeah, dude, he was just a little pony running
He came
around.
out the bedroom. He went, look.
That's about right. You know, and it was just like we were just staring at each other, and we just didn't know what to do with ourselves, so we just kept our hands in our pockets and didn't touch nothing. And you know, I think we
keep 'em
threw
close to
Probably
the
your
gun.
best bet.
yeah, and then you know, we threw our shoes out after. But the only we really started looking at the
Burned our
floor
clothes and bleached our skin.
100%. You know, because the only thing that
You're
of
a
course,
dark guy, too. He used to be darker.
yeah.
After that bleach bath.
So the only thing that made it worse in the entire, you know, experience. So like we made it through and like kind of just checked everything out, made our evaluation. I was like, bro, we got to get this guy out of here. We found out Lauren's allergic to fleas.
Oh,
And
shit.
the fleas were so bad, you could see them on the floor. Like it was pepper flakes all over the floor.
No, fuck that, dude.
And like we didn't know it at the time. Like I'm not allergic. I barely even register the fact that a flea is near me. Because it was crazy. Because then we started like everything started like compounding on each other. It's like, dude, that dog is living in its own feces and its own pee. Now it's flea infested, and God knows if he's eating some of this old nasty food and making the dog sick and everything else. And we were like, bro, we got to get this guy out. And then, don't you know, the next day, Lauren's like, damn, my legs are starting to like itch a lot. And we look, and she was tore up, like all over the place. And I was like, that's crazy. You know, I don't feel nothing. Like I got nothing to show for
I'm
it.
from the South. The
Yeah.
deep South.
I swam in BP dispersant. Like I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. I was born in the oil field, baby.
I was baptized in gross salt water. Like I don't feel nothing. Like
My mom gave birth to me on the beach.
I'm pretty sure that's why I didn't catch COVID or anything. You know, it's like I just sat there and it's like, dude, the chemicals that are in this body is.
Dude, we drank faucet
ungodly.
water back in the day. We didn't catch no.
I'm about to say I drank from a hose in Grand Isle, dude. So look, he was already behind on rent. It was a nightmare of a place. Then Lauren started getting, Lauren had to get the fleas.
How behind?
About like 2 months.
Okay.
Very
Very nice of you guys.
Yeah, we're very understanding, because once again, we're here
Like
to
y'all
help.
But not anymore.
Y'all double understanding because he's
Yeah.
the cheapest rent, and it's like, oh, you couldn't
Dude,
pay
it was
this
like-
month, it's fine.
$500 a month. Like it was
What?
like dirt cheap rent. Like
That's
we were
nuts.
trying
Dog.
again, and then he was a veteran and everything else. So like Lauren being she hates whenever I say this, but Lauren being in the Navy, she were super understanding.
That is true.
Oh yeah,
That's where y'all met.
No.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
What happened with the Navy thing? Or
She just
she
wanted-
doesn't like to.
They-
She got out like halfway
couldn't
through.
swim.
She couldn't swim. Like it was embarrassing. It was kind of crazy.
She was the only Navy SEAL that was like jumping in the water with floaties.
Yeah.
They had to throw her like pool noodles.
She had to do like the
stuff.
blue digital like water wings, and she was like, I don't feel comfortable anymore.
I don't like being in blue next to water because they won't fucking see me anyway.
blue camo in the water seems counterintuitive, but it was like man overboard.
I can't see him.
Where? Yeah,
No,
but
she just
Hey.
doesn't like it because she got out early.
woman overboard.
that's right, woman overboard. We just say sailor,
Sorry.
sea woman.
Sea woman.
But yeah, like she got out early, and she was like, I didn't like earn it kind of
Yeah.
deal, but she
That's
still went through
understandable.
basics. She still did the whole 9 yards.
She still
and
earned it, but
She
she
earned
feels
it
like she didn't.
in
earn
her mind. She didn't earn it, and I respect it.
Yeah.
But every time we go to the hockey game though, and they say we're here to support our veterans, I always just
High five.
Whatever.
This girl right
big
here.
dog, dude.
Would all our veterans please stand up, man? Get the fuck up.
I'm a Navy husband, man. Just stand up, It's like I'm the dependopotamus here, Like I have pride in my work, and it's like I didn't do nothing but live off the government and like stay at the apartment. But it was like I went through it too, man.
You don't know you don't know the fucking struggle, dude, that I had to do.
Meanwhile, I'm shopping at the Next, $2 steaks every week, and I'm just like, man, this is tough out here. My wife's not here. Meanwhile, she's eating D-grade meat on the ship, just going through hell and back, and I'm just like, it's tough, man. I'm away from my family.
Imagine my life, though, dude.
Yeah. Imagine me coming home alone to a paid-for apartment. It's terrible.
Yeah,
like,
dude. You think someone does my laundry, dude?
Yeah.
I gotta do myself.
I got to do my laundry. I have to wash my dishes. Like, it's fucking tough, man.
It's
Shit
rough without
sucks.
a dishwasher.
Yeah. This is
Cause she's on the fucking boat.
I love my wife deeply, and I would never call her a dishwasher. This is all jokes, and this is all just. Yeah, so Lauren, she found out she's allergic to fleas, so her legs are swollen. Like it got real bad. So we had to bomb the house. Like we threw our shoes away. We had to deal with that shit for like a year. Or not a year. I mean, we're still dealing with it, but like the better half of a month of like we bombed the inside of the house, and we were like, oh man, Lauren didn't get no new bites, so like we're good. And then like 2 days later, it's like, why do I have more bites on me?
Oh, so like y'all house.
It was, dude, it made it to our house.
What That's wild, dude. That's
Oh, yeah.
infested for sure.
Oh yeah, it was a full blown infestation. We were just like, we've never had to deal with this before,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it came from his house, from his apartment to our house, and we bombed the house. We thought we were good. We had to re-bomb the house. Then we did the vehicles. So we did the house and the vehicles. We were like, must be like all our like cloth seats or whatever in the vehicle must have them. So then we bombed the vehicles. Still continued. So then we did the yard, the house, the vehicles, and it was just one after another. And finally, everything was handled. And turns out Lauren's allergic to fleas. So then we're going to the doctor. She had brain swells. She had like just the absolute nightmare of a time of dealing with this. And like it was 2 months, 3 months, I think, by the time everything finally settled out.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. So we evicted old boy. The moment we made it back to the house, Lauren's like, I'm going to draw up papers, and we were evicting him. I was like, yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Like, tell me where to sign.
Let's go. He's gone. How
Yeah.
much did that cost? Because it
Nothing.
had to cost a lot of money to get that fucking apartment back livable.
So, this was
Unless you went clean it.
no.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lauren, so
You don't even want to order. Place a breaker. You definitely getting a cleaning lady.
oh Jesus. So, I'm still currently at work, so I'm still having a full-time job. But
The man was working. He couldn't clean the apartment. Okay?
that's right, man. I had prior obligations.
Yeah.
So, Lauren had went one day.
So I called my mom to go.
She was like, "Look, we gotta get this cleaned up and get it rented again. Like we can't, like we gotta do something." Because of course the guy didn't bother, at all. He grabbed his 2 couches, his dog, and he left. So we were like, "Dude, this
He
is
made sure he
unreal."
grabbed his 2 couches.
Oh yeah, couldn't leave the couches. Couldn't leave.
What am I sleep on?
They
What am
were-
I watch TV?
That's
Very
right.
lived in.
Yeah, at that point it was like, dude, you left
Did he leave
anything
his
was getting
dog?
burnt. No.
He took it.
I wanted to call the pound
that's what I was
so
about to
bad.
say,
Like, dude,
yeah.
I'm gonna call the Foosh Parish and like this poor dog has to get treated at
Yeah.
least. But no, he took the dog, took the 2 couches, and it was like, I can't believe y'all kicking out a veteran. And I was like, I don't give a shit no more, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
would be super anti-American. Like, fuck you and your prior service. Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you're a good person.
Hey,
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But she had went one day,
That's crazy, dude.
bro. She showed up in a Tyvek suit, gloves, boots,
Oh,
duct
she
tape.
did clean it.
She did one day, just to she walked in the apartment, and it was a white Tyvek suit. It was speckled with fleas. Like, she seen brown spots all the way up.
Jeez.
She immediately ran outside, took everything off, stripped down, threw it in a trash bag, and it threw it out. Sprayed herself with like some kind of Raid product, and then left.
Just fucking bombed herself.
Bombed herself
It
right
was
there
a
in the parking lot.
single, a house, or it was an apartment?
It was a 1-bedroom apartment.
Like by itself.
Yeah.
Nothing above.
It had 2 apartments on the side, but they never got anything. Like, they never was like...
That's what I was like. I was like, is it gonna?
Didn't
was it
spread. No problems.
That's good.
So we were just like, bro, this is wild.
Very good. He kept it contained.
Yeah, I was very surprised. But we lucked out the following tenants. Lauren's like, look, it's a fucking nightmare right now. Like, I can't clean it right now. I'm working on finding somebody to clean it. And they were like, we'll clean it.
No
She
shit.
was like, no. Like, there's...
Ain't
y'all
no
do
way.
it. Y'all first month rent is like free. Like, there's no way. And they was like, no, we'll clean it. She was like, y'all haven't seen it yet. No, we'll clean it. And she was like, okay. Just know there's fleas there. It's a bunch of trash. And he was like, yeah, it's fine.
No shit.
Bro, they went in there.
Lucked
Same
out.
thing. Tyvek suited up and went in there and they cleaned the whole thing out in like 2-3 days.
Damn.
And then we called one of the extermination companies. They bombed it. Let it sit for a day or 2. And then they were like, all right, we're good. I'm like, dude, y'all are wild.
They paid their first month.
No. We
Nice.
told them. We was like, look, don't, please.
That's
keep
dope.
y'all's money. Like,
Yeah.
y'all have no idea what y'all just did for us. Like,
That's
this is
dope.
crazy.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
They
man.
ended up
Like,
staying for like a year and some change over there, too. It was
shit.
nice, yeah. They were super, always
Polar
on time,
opposite.
good people. Yeah.
Fucking
Cool.
complete opposite.
And
That's,
like,
that's insane to even
it's,
watch this and fucking realize what this man's dealing with.
Yeah.
because like, the other fun one, so we
cheers,
had.
cheers to you though.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
That's
Hey,
that's
bro.
awesome.
So the other fun one is we had McDonald's man early on in our career. So we were like, it can't get worse than this. Joke's on us.
Absolutely gets worse.
Oh, 100%. Because, once Ida hit,
Yeah.
and we were like, ain't no hurricanes hitting Tillo like that. We ain't got nothing to worry about. The next thing you know, it's like, hey man, it's a Cat 5. It's like, and it's coming straight for Thibodeau?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. When was that? The day before it hit, right? Because it wasn't supposed to come straight up our ass.
Yep.
But it did.
And then, of course, like you said, we're evacuating and the day before. And then it's like,
Traffic.
hey, by the way, now it's coming to Thibodeau.
Yeah.
And Lauren's
It's
like,
coming straight up your ass.
shit.
Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy because you go to places like you want to go to, like just to relax yourself, but you're so fucking tense
Yeah.
the whole time.
Exactly.
It's so
It's like
crazy.
I'm leaving to protect myself, but
Yeah.
all my assets are fucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I don't know what happens until I get back.
Yep.
It's not like I have a fucking live stream of my house.
Bro.
Yeah.
And that's honestly, that's what made it even worse. So like my brother's calling me because he was like, hey, is your house unlocked? And I'm like, no, but you have a key. He was like, I have to go to your house. I was like, what happened? He was like, my roof is gone and it's raining inside my house. I was like, go. I was like, get out of there.
Yeah.
He was like, dude, it's getting bad, you know. And then, of course, the only thing that made it worse, mid conversation, we lose cell service. It cuts
Yep.
off. So I'm
Yep.
like, oh, it's getting bad.
Yeah.
So he's running from his house to my house. He couldn't make it to my house, which is crazy because we live 2.5 miles away. So they're staying over there, you know, everything's going on. Meanwhile, me and Lauren's at a Hilton or whatever in
Fucking
Houston.
sipping fucking Chardonnay at the fucking
Trying to
fucking
like,
top
trying to
floor
chill
eating
out.
steak.
Yeah, trying to chill out. You know, we went to
'Cause
the beer
they
garden
have-
and everything.
They have
in Houston.
31 apartments. You know how much fucking money they have?
Yeah, we're just like, we're in a penthouse. Yeah,
Who
we're in a
gives a shit?
penthouse.
We're just gonna destroy it all
Insurance
and build
is
it all back
gonna
up.
pay me
Who
back
gives a
everything.
shit?
I love Louisiana insurance.
Insurance
They're
is
so
gonna build it
fucking
back.
good.
Hell yeah.
Insurance just fucks you.
So we're just like,
God, dude.
we're trying to make the best of it while we're out there,
Yeah.
just like
Super stressed.
freaking the fuck
Stressed
out.
the fuck
you know?
out.
Yeah, so we're at the beer garden. And I'm just
Like
like,
you said, it's almost worse than not
Yeah.
evacuating at all.
because
Yeah.
you know nothing. So
Dude.
Lauren's over there, of course, just like scrolling through Facebook, trying her best to like figure it out. And what does she come across but a hurricane, like the chaser, and he's hunkered down at the. He's like in the.
He's like, I don't know what house I'm at. but I had to take shelter, and it's your house,
Dude, so of all things, he's like at the Rouses right behind the apartments.
Oh shit.
fuck.
Dude, live streaming the whole thing. And she's like,
That's our apartments. What the fuck?
and all of a sudden the twister comes down.
Oh no!
And then she was like,
No. Ain't no fucking way.
dude, we watch parts of the roof just go,
Ugh.
peels the roof off like it's just a can of tuna. Like, gone. She's like,
That's ours.
That's
That's-
a real reaction. My mouth literally
Bro,
just dropped. That's
like-
crazy.
she's freaking out. She's trying to get in touch with her parents. We're trying to figure out, like, what do we do? We've only owned these apartments for like 3 years at this point. And we're just watching this roof just go, and we're like, what do we do?
I don't own an apartment complex, so how liable are you for the people that wouldn't have evacuated? And did you have any people that didn't evacuate?
So funny enough, guess who was in the apartment where
Shut
the
the
roof
fuck
got
up.
torn off?
No way.
You're not gonna tell me McDonald's, man.
No. No, absolutely.
McDonald's
No.
man made his
McDonald's
way back
dude
to
and
the-
his
No.
dog, and it's just in their house.
No,
Oh,
so the
bruh.
worst part, the girl that was living in there at the time, sweetest girl we've ever come across. She fostered kids and like was actively like helping people in the neighborhood, like amazing person top to bottom. And Lauren calls her and she's like, "Are you okay?" And it sounds like a freight train is in the background. She was like, "Yeah, we're good." She was like, "Where are you?" She was like, "Oh, we're in the back room. Like, we're just hanging out, you know, we're all in the master bedroom, just, you know, hunkered down." And she's like, you know, your roof came off. And she was like, "Is that what that was?" Lauren's like, "What? You have to move apartments. Like, you have to go somewhere." She's like, "Yeah, we're fine. It's the middle of the hurricane, though. We're fine." She's like, "No, you need to get out. like right now. So they ended up going to stay with a neighbor whose apartment was still pretty much intact, and like just freaking out. We're like, now we have people that's there still that couldn't evacuate, and we're just like, it's like, okay, our apartments are trashed, people's lives are in jeopardy, and we're trying to figure out like what do we do? There's nothing we can do. We're 5 hours away.
Yeah.
You know, trying to figure out like, is our house okay?
Yeah.
Is 31 other people's houses okay? And that was like the wildest part for us, because like, you know, we knew what we were walking back into, and of course me driving down and by to go check on my dad and everybody else, seeing that, and I'm like, it's like, dude, we might be fucked.
Yeah.
Like all of our hard work and energy that went into this might be fucked. This is our retirement. Like, this is what we're going to fall back on. This is what's going to pay our bills in the future. Like, this is what we're trying to do. Build. This is going to be our legacy now to maybe, you know, whenever we have kids, it's going to be like, hey, you want to learn
Family
that, or
business.
like go to Votech, go be an electrician.
Yeah.
And now you can take over the
Right.
apartments, and now, you know, this could be the thing. So we were like, dude, it's all gone. Like, this is like, we're fucked. Because like we knew we didn't have enough money. We knew we were walking into just a shitstorm. Everybody's insurance is going to be fighting everybody. So we were like, what do we do? And of course, we raised a bunch of money while we were in Texas, because we stopped at Buc-ee's after, and we bought like 27 race jugs, because we had, you know, older people that lived on the bayou that didn't have access to that.
Yeah.
And then our friends Kinsey and Tony, her parents lived in Bayou Buff, and they were completely flooded out. They had no access to anything. So we were like, dude, we got to help. So we filled up, I think it was 35 race cans before we left. We walked in, you know, we took some of our business account, and as well as what people donated, and then Kinsey and Tony had raised money as well. And, you know, we got together and just like, we stopped at Lowe's, bought out all their tarps.
Dude, the community really came together.
It was it was like
Weed.
awesome to see like the rally behind everybody, you know, and like, cause I mean, Bayou Buff, it's not people like me that live in Bayou Buff, you know, that's families.
Yeah.
Like they've been there for years. And
Just got another bayou.
yeah, that's basically
Another
just like how
Bayou
LaRose
Lafourche.
and everybody
Yeah.
else is. It's the same thing, but in Thibodaux. And, you know, like we seen it and we were like, we got to help.
Yeah.
So we rented a U-Haul trailer, hooked it up to the truck, and just packed it with a bunch of stuff. And then some other friends of ours from Thibodaux that lived in Texas, same thing. Y'all going back? It was like, yeah, we stopped, loaded up a bunch of their supplies. And, you know, we made it back, and we were like, man, this is so awesome to see. You know, everybody really rallied and came together. And then, of course, it had to get ruined. So we dropped all our supplies off in Bayou Buff. We kept some of the stuff for our apartments, obviously, because we know those people needed help too.
Yeah.
And don't you know it, bro? We pulled up, already dropped everything off in Bayou Buff, so like trailer was empty. And they're like, "Where's all our shit?" And I'm like, dude, you can't be serious.
No
It was like, dude, we
shit.
brought y'all free tarps and like some gas and
Right.
you know, cases of water. And they were like, fuck that. Where's like, I'm not a big confrontation guy, you know. Never been one to like buck my chest up and like, you know, be like that asshole.
But what are you supposed to do at that point?
Exactly. So
You were or were not born on Grand Isle.
you know, generational curses have been broken, man. It'd be like that. So I was like, guys, y'all can't be serious right now. Like we still brought y'all stuff. Like we did what we could. Like y'all don't owe us anything for this. And they were still like, why weren't you back here sooner?
The
I was
fuck
like,
you mean?
I was like, hey, bro, like I got 3 state troopers in my family. They told me I can't. Like all the roads were shut down. Luckily, we found a way in, and we came here as fast as we could.
Right.
You know, like, and we still brought y'all stuff. We didn't have to, but here's cans of gas. Here's
Here's what
here's
we
tarps.
can provide right
Yeah,
now.
like we're providing what we can, free and clear out of our pocket. In case y'all haven't noticed, we also have to repair everything. And we had a family, like legit, come up to us and they was like, "Is this all you're gonna give us?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "Look, you know, we're gonna patch everybody's roof. We're gonna start working on trying to get contractors here to start rebuilding, but this is the best we can do right now." And they was like, "I can't fucking believe y'all."
The
was
fuck
like-
you mean?
It was like, like, what are you talking about? Like, this is seriously all you're gonna do for us? Like, put us up in a hotel because we got nowhere to stay now. And I was like, "Hey, motherfucker, this is your own problem now. Like, my house is fucked up too.
Right.
Like, I'm also gonna pay to repair everything here." And like, this lady started getting in Lauren's face, and then her husband started getting in my face, and I'm just like looking at them, and they were like, "What do you want us to do?" And I was like, the same thing that literally everybody else in the state has to do. Like, adapt,
Right.
overcome, like, relocate. I don't know what to tell you, but
Yeah.
like, we're letting everybody out y'all lease free and clear. Like, everybody's getting their deposit back. What else do you want?
Yeah.
I want my fucking roof fixed. I'm like,
I
want-
need to live too.
yeah. It was like,
yeah,
hey, man,
motherfucker, I want my roof fixed too.
I want my roof fixed too.
Because
like, this is
technically,
my
the thing that you
investment.
saying my roof is my roof, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, dude, they swore up and down. I was like, "What are you gonna do to fix my house?" I'm like, first of all, I'm gonna fix my building. Like, I'm not gonna leave them rot, but dude, everybody
that's what I'm
is
saying,
tapped
dude.
out right now.
That's what I
Like-
fucking just said, dude.
And
And
I-
nice and nice and nice and nice and nice, and still it ain't
Once-
enough.
It's
Once
never
you-
enough, dude. And like,
Like-
we just like looked at him and we were like, "Look, man, we can't help any further than this. Like, we're gonna repair your home, and if you want to come back, you're more than welcome to. But you're gonna have to go stay with family or something in the meantime,
Right.
like the rest of us." And I was like, "Where the fuck am I supposed to go, bro? Like, I got a whole family to deal with." And I'm like, "Hey, remember that?"
I have fucking 31 families to deal with,
Yeah.
plus mine.
Yeah, plus my own.
Yeah. And we just kept laughing. I was literally laughing in this man's face at this point, and he was like, "You're gonna fucking laugh at me at this low point in my life?" And I'm like, "Motherfucker."
Fucking nuts, dude. Like,
Yeah.
some fucking people, dude.
Yeah. And
He's so mad he's fucking leaving.
Dude, just storming out right now. You just said, "Fuck this. This dude is unfucking believable, bro. Like, I need to go walk. I need to get some fucking stretches in."